Hey everybody, Logan here. Today I'm doing a highly, and when I mean highly requested video. Every time I do a video where I mention the Gamesir G7 HE, I get people asking about another one. Is it as good? Is it better? How does it compare? And that's the Kaleid. Yes, if you're wondering, I originally bought the Kaleid Flux. That's the one I did the secondary video because I did a video announcing the two different ones, and then I chose the Flux. Later, I bought the standard Kaleid and then the HE. Now, people are asking me which one is better. Ignore the fact that this is the Iron Man one. I'm not going to address that. I'm going to address this as just the HE, and this is the standard Kaleid. People have asked me which one is better. I'm going to go over the differences, how they feel in your hand, and basically just by looking at them, because internally, besides a couple of factors, they're very similar. I'll go over it. You decide which one you think is best for you, because I'm going to tell you which one I think it is. So in front of us, we have the Gamesir Kaleid, and then we have the Gamesir G7 HE. Now this is the Iron Man edition, which is $10 more expensive than the standard. Otherwise, these are priced around the same price. This one is $46. This one's going to be $49. The Iron Man edition, yes, is $10 more. But like I said, we're not focusing on the fact that it's the Iron Man edition. Okay, we're going to start with the big question. They're mechanical, because the Flux, if you look at that compared to the regular Kaleid, is membrane. So how do they feel? They're the same. They are identical. All the buttons feel the same. So it's really about aesthetics. If you look at it, the Kaleid will light up. The Kaleid doesn't have the same functionality on the D-pad, but otherwise everything else is the same, just situated slightly different. You have a removable faceplate where you can swap out the faces here. On this one, it lights up. I'm going to show you. Now, I have the cable for the Iron Man edition. It's plugged into my Xbox, which is right here. So we're just going to plug it in just to show you and give you an idea. There you go. You've got lights around the side. That's going to be your big thing. It's a translucent shell, and it also has a smoked grip. Now, you have a gripped plastic texture on the back here. Here, you have a rubber grip texture. Otherwise, you still have your Hall effect sticks, and the triggers and shoulder buttons feel the same on both. Headphone jack, audio controls. No audio controls. Still have the same buttons on the back for R4 and L4. Body-wise, they are the same. Now, if you're looking at price, that's going to be where things change up a little bit. $46.99, $49.99 for the standard HE, $59.99 for the Iron Man edition. So price, the Kaleid wins. Functionality, I think the HE wins. If we're talking about standard functionality, it's the same. But once you take that one step further with audio controls, there you go. This kind of takes the cake on that one. Customization, you've got lights. Swappable faceplates. Depends on what floats your boat. Personally, if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to go with HE. Why? One, like I said, I wasn't going to say, this is the Iron Man one, and I liked it. Two, I like the fact that I can swap out the faceplates. That is a big thing to me, and as they come out with other ones, or the different color variations of any of the G7, G7 SE, or the G7 HE can all be interchanged on either version of the controller. That is a solid major plus in my opinion. The lights are cool. Right, I like the lights. When it's on display, you don't see the lights. When you're playing, you don't see the lights because you're not looking at your hand. You're looking at the screen. And if you're, like I said, displaying your controller, the lights aren't on. With the interchangeable faceplates, when you're playing, no, you're not going to be looking at it. But if you put the controller on display, boom, it looks nicer than just that. So yeah, it's clear. It's got a cool digital print on the chipset, but yeah, do you like the metallic-ish D-pad? Because it's not metallic, it is plastic, but it has metallic paint job to it. The sticks are the same on both controllers, and the menu buttons, offset, little different shaped, circular, oval. Yeah, when I mean the differences are minute, they are minute. So it really depends on the preference of how you think it looks. Functionality, they're very similar. Audio, that's it, audio. Otherwise, yeah, I still like this one better. Again, because of the interchangeable faceplates. But when we're talking about control, when we're talking about whether it's customizable between 250, 500, and 1000 hertz, they both have that. Now, they start at 250. You can't adjust the hertz on the Xbox. You have to connect it to your PC, download the Gamesir Nexus app there, and then you can adjust them to 1000 hertz. Now, one thing is the 1000 hertz is in a beta form, if you will, and once you turn that on, it disables the headphone functionality. So keep that in mind. I don't have the 1000 hertz turned on this one. I have the 1000 hertz turned on this one. I've been using this one for days now. Since I've got it, this has been the only controller I've used. I've been playing Exoprimal quite a bit, more than I normally do, and I can definitely feel the difference. For most gamers, you won't know the difference unless it's a game you consistently play and have played for quite some time with different types of controllers, then you will see the difference. This, definitely, at 1000 hertz, I can feel the difference. Like I said, I haven't updated this one to 1000 hertz yet, but I will. I have all my Gamesir controllers updated to 1000 hertz. Why? Well, I don't care about the headphone jack because I don't talk when I'm online, so I prefer the performance over, you know, the audio jack, which is completely fine in my opinion. But if I had to choose, I already said it's the HE. I like this one. Don't get me wrong, I like the lights, but the fact that when you're putting it on display, the lights don't light up. Full customizable shells and audio functionality, as well as rubber grips. I would go with the HE. Hey, some people are going to go in the comments, oh, I think the Kaleid is better. People are going to be like, I like the standard G7. Other people, oh, the SE is just fine. Yes, I understand people have their personal preference. But hey, you want to know one thing that I think is actually a big plus, and which is better in the Kaleid than the HE? This thing. Yes, it comes with a cloth to wipe things down. Why didn't this one come with it? Because the fingerprints. The fingerprints. Yes. So each comes with a different braided cable. This is the one for the Kaleid. Like I said, this is the one for the HE Iron Man edition. Now, one thing is, it's all the same thing. So most of the time I'm using just the same one back and forth between most of the controllers, especially since I've been using the Gamesirs pretty regularly. And well, I think that's it, unless you care about how the controller cable looks, because if people come into your game area and go, ooh, your cable colors don't match, I don't like you anymore. No, nobody does that. No. And if they do, I feel sorry for you. But there you go. There's my honest answer. I know I've rambled on. gave you my opinion, a little candid, if you will, to tell you that the Gamesir G7 HE is definitely my choice over the Kaleid or the Kaleid Flux or just the SE as it is. So are any of them bad controllers? No. Is it a bad option to go with the Kaleid over the HE? No, they're still fantastic. Everything I've tried from Gamesir has been fantastic. Whether you're getting the Switch Nova or the SE, the G7 SE, or the Kaleid or the Kaleid Flux, everything I've used have been solid products. So that, hey, and I'm not sponsored. None of this was given to me. I purchased all these, so I'll tell you that there. I think this is my favorite controller of all of them, and that's where I'm going to leave it. So if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer. If there's anything I missed here, I don't think I did, but like I said, drop it down there. We can talk about it in the comment section. Be nice about it. So thank you guys so much. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Again, tell me if you have any questions in the comment section below. God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.